All right guys, I am back at it with the newly repaired P51 Mustang, Cripes and Mighty Edition, although it's looking a little worse for wear these days. A lot of wrinkles and a lot of bash marks from my last crash. However, if you saw that crash, you know that I had broken the whole nose off and bent the, what is it called, the motor mount, so this was rubbing at the time. I also broke the propeller, and this is not the propeller that belongs on this airplane. It's supposed to have a 4-blade prop, but this one's off of like a twin, not a twin, off of a Turbo Timber Evo. And so it's a larger shaft diameter for this propeller, which means I just put some tape on to kind of shim it up and keep it centered. And I don't have a nose cone that works for this airplane on a 3-blade propeller. So today's really just hopefully gonna do some testing and make sure it flies. Check my gear. That's working. Flaps 1, flaps 2. That's all good. So I'll go ahead and get my gear down and do a proper ground check. And we'll get this onboard camera running as well. There's left, right, elevator up, down. Ailerons go in the correct direction. I can hear some clicking around back there in that rudder area, probably from the damage. Let's see how this propeller sounds. Yeah, that should work. Looks like we've got a clear runway. I think I'll angle this camera down a little bit for the runway shot. Hopefully catch some buttery smooth landings or crashes, whatever I end up doing. Well, that's interesting. Is my wheel? There we go. All right, taking off. Not the most graceful takeoff, I'll be honest, but it's nice to see that it's in the air. Flaps up. Yeah, I think the rudder's a little bit tweaked from that and pulling to the right a bit. I'm just gonna take it easy, unlike the first recent time where I crashed it right away. Try and get it kind of dialed back in. It's not bad. I did add the camera back onto this airplane, so we'll get some nice aerial footage to show you, hopefully. It does add weight, and you can feel it, but it's reasonable. This propeller's doing quite nicely. Plenty of thrust, I think. Tell you what, this is a very pretty airplane flying. Wants to climb. Oh, okay, I wasn't even centered. Clear, I'll do a circle and a low pass here. I think I'll get the flaps out for that. Just the takeoff flaps, half flaps. So this will be low and over the grass so that I don't hit any potential pedestrians or bicyclists. That is a pretty plane. Trying to climb when I accelerate. It's not perfect, but it's definitely flying okay. I think we'll go across the road here. right into the sun. I'm gonna turn around and do a downwind, hopefully pretty fast pass here. I've got some pedestrians coming up from the right, but I've got some space, I think. All right, let's get into the power. Full throttle. I think I hear a little bit of an unbalanced propeller sound, and that's understandable because I didn't get it just perfectly centered, so it's probably lopping around just a tiny bit. But like I say, it is flyable, and I've got the new propeller, the 4-blade that's supposed to be on there in the mail. I'm just waiting on that. Try not to scare the pedestrians. Let's do a little climb and a left-handed stall turn. That was sloppy. Backside here. Just staying above that tree line. I don't want any retrieval missions today. Hi, folks. So once these nice folks get a little bit further away, I'm going to set up and try for some touch and goes and or landing. We will see. This plane is really challenging on ground handling stuff, so touch and goes are pretty tough for me, but it's a fun challenge. It is easy to break propellers on this airplane, being a real twitchy tail dragger with not the biggest rudder. I'm going to do a gear check pass, which I don't normally do because they always work when they're straight, and they're straight now, but it'll be a fun look on the video, I think. I should probably step out of the way of that camera, speaking of video. So we'll do a low pass here and look at the gear. Gear looks pretty good, and I'd say we've got a clear runway to attempt some landing approaches and go arounds with the option of landing. I'm already configured with flaps 1. I don't like flaps 2 on most planes, but this plane included. It just doesn't work for me. Now we're going around there. I think I'll go a little further for a longer approach. More time to line up. I think I hear a pedestrian. Yeah, I hear some bicyclists. Hey guys.
What kind of plane is
That's a E-flite P51 Mustang. Thinking maybe my camera just turned off. One of them. I think that was the table cam. That's fine. not a good approach. We're not going to land on this one. Yeah, my battery's starting to look a little bit low, so I think if the landing is good, I will be full stop on this one. That wasn't very good, but it works. I missed the runway, but this plane doesn't like grass either. But again, the short winter grass is doable, so it's not too bad. All right, well, I say that's redemption from my last flight with this airplane, which was extremely short and violent. So I'm happy with that.